So, hello everyone, and welcome to Singapore Power Platform User Group. This is our March event, and this event is dedicated to our International Women's Day. So, basically, everyone knows this March is the Women's Day, Women's Month. So, anyways, we don't have any event on the specific day, but we have a great speaker with us, and yes, she is also part of Women's Empowerment. So let me go ahead and just I would like to thanks our meetup sponsors Hitachi Solutions and definitely Microsoft Dynamics Communities and D365 Champs for the support. And these are the few links actually. Dynamics Communities user link if you want to join, and Singapore Power Platform user link in Meetup. Previously we are doing under Meetup, and now we are moved towards the Microsoft Community Tenant. So if you want any of the platform, you can join, but we will recommend to join in Microsoft Community Tenant. So what exactly this user group? This user group normally we discuss about the Power Platform stuffs. If you see Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Virtual Agent, and related to Power Platform. And definitely it's integrated part, any Dynamics 365 integration or any other integrations also associated with Power Platform. Yes, we can take it up. So updates point of view, there is not much update. If you see GA is going to be April 1st. What are the web updates? So web 1 update will be available in general in April 1. And I would like to say something about our speaker. If you saw this logo anywhere in YouTube and some social media, you can see Agent 008. She is joining with us. Actually, she is the first Saudi female with Microsoft BizApps MVP, and recently she joined in Microsoft as well. So her name is May Alhajri. So Agent 008 actually. So and topic today we are going to discuss Microsoft MVP to Microsoft employee, her journey. So she's going to take us through her sharing her experiences and how this Microsoft Power Platform on Microsoft Space helped her. So that's all from my end. I would like to hand over to May. May, over to you.
Thank you so much. Let me start sharing my screen.
Sure, sure. Let me stop sharing my
Yes,
screen.
let me know if you are able to see my screen.
Yes, I
Okay.
can see.
So first of all, thank you so much for having me today. I'm super happy and excited to share my journey with you today, and I hope to inspire all of you here. So before we start, let me give you a quick intro about myself. My name is Mail Hadri. I'm from Saudi Arabia, Middle East. I'm not sure if you heard about Saudi Arabia country. I have been graduated with computer engineering bachelor degree, and I have 6 years experience within oil and gas industry in digital transformation area. I started my journey as a power addict, and I became the first Saudi female with the Microsoft award, and now I'm client technology strategist within Microsoft company. I'm super active in social media on Twitter, LinkedIn. I have two YouTube channel, one in English, one in Arabic, and you can call me Agent 008, which is I'm gonna share why I'm Agent 008 during sharing my journey. So Steve Jobs said that if you want to do a great job, that you need to love what you do, and I couldn't agree more. So the question here, how it started, or from where my journey started. Let me share with you step by step how I become as a Microsoft employee, from Microsoft MVP to Microsoft employee. So, like 6 years ago, I started my first work journey or first work experience with company. Now before they call it neighbors, now they call it Sanad company, which is oil and gas industry. I joined them after my graduation as the IT on-site support. So it was my first work experience. I worked with them for 1 year. It was a new experience because actually after my graduation, whatever we studied within the university will be totally different that within our work task or work daily task. So I worked with the Senate company for almost 1 year. Then I moved to Schlumberger company as a IT on-site support. I worked closely with the IT department and I started to do a lot of troubleshooting. The first achievement actually that I did on my first year with Schlumberger company, that when I re-imaged and I re-imaged and I did the troubleshooting for 230 laptops within my within 1 week by myself. So it was a challenge task for me. And I still remember when I spoke to my manager that I would like to take the ownership and the leadership of this project. So they told me that you cannot do it by yourself because they saw me like I'm a young and I cannot do all these things by myself. It's not only about reimaging, actually, it's about how I put my plan to finish all these laptops. It's like it's a crazy number, actually, 230 laptops within 5 days, or yeah, less than 1 week actually. It was something really crazy because I need to reimage the laptop, handle it to the users, communicate with the users, and all this stuff by myself. So this actually project was my first achievement within Schlumberger company, especially in Saudi. Then I started to think about like I really would like to be close to the employees, not only locally within Schlumberger, Saudi Arabia, even globally. I would like to share my knowledge. I would like to show them how, on my own way, how we can do the troubleshooting, like OneDrive, all these basic things. So I found my favorite tool, which is Microsoft Yammer. I started to share my knowledge internally within Schlumberger company on Microsoft Yammer. So I started to share a positive quotes, sharing videos, animation. So I built my brand within the Schlumberger company on my own way. So many people, they started to recognize me and they start to call me like Yammer Lady. So if anyone would like to post anything locally and globally, they come to me and they think that I'm the one who is handling Yammer, which is not actually. I'm just a user on Yammer, and something really good because when I started to do anything, the people, they start to recognize me. I get a lot of followers on Microsoft Yammer. From there, I assigned to be part of the Office 365 adoption, and it was a really a good opportunity for me to learn more about Microsoft product because everyone knows the Microsoft product in general, like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, that we learned within during our university days. But in fact, Microsoft, they have a lot of products that we need to learn more about it. And from there, after being part of the Office 365 adoption, I started to hear about Power Addict community. And from there, I feel like I would like to be part of other communities. And I started to learn before joining Twitter, LinkedIn community. I heard about Power BI and I learned a lot of things about Power BI, and I get the opportunity to share whatever I learned from Microsoft Power Platform to share it internally within Schlumberger Yammer. And from there, many people, they start to call me from like a Yammer lady, a Power BI lady. And then I moved from Power BI to Power Apps. I learned more about Power Apps. I learned more about Power Automate, Power Virtual Agents, and I started to think about how I can use all these tools to deliver a business case to my company. From there, I get a position to be as a digital analyst within Schlumberger company, and many people, they start to like to come to me to ask me like how can I use a Microsoft Power Platform product, what's the right way. So I feel like it's like my responsibility to support the employees that we have it within Schlumberger to show them how we can use a Microsoft Power Platform tools. Then I think like I would like to be part of the another community, not only Schlumberger community. I heard about Power Addict communities that we have it within the social media. I started to share my knowledge through Twitter. Then I created my LinkedIn account. I started to share my posts, my applications, all my thought within the Twitter by using hashtag power addicts. And from there, I received a lot of positive feedback, a lot of support from the community, MVPs, Microsoft, different peoples actually within the community. They started to recognize me. And when I started to share my knowledge within the community, actually, I make sure that I need to be myself. So I don't need to copy others' character. So I just shared my knowledge on the same way that I shared within Yammer. So my character actually, I really like the animation. I like to share my posters in animation way. I have my own way to share my knowledge, and that's what make me unique within the community. From there, after being active on social media, I started to get a followers. And as we know, followers is just a number. I need to put my impact within my community. And many people, they started to ask me to be a speaker within their session to show them how, like, we build an application, how to use a Power Platform, to share my journey, and all this stuff. From there, within Schlumberger company, like we have a special program. They call it special agents program. And actually, I still remember when the digital engagement manager, when he came to me and he asked me like, pick a number from 1 to 20, but you cannot pick number 7. So at this stage, I didn't have any idea that there is something related to special agents program, and I was super lucky to pick number 8 because James Bond 007, and I'm the one who's after James Bond. So I picked number 8, and from there, after like a few weeks, I receive a package to my home that with this t-shirt, and it's like they have a special agent 008, and we have a Schlumberger logo here. And from there, I become as a agent 008 for Schlumberger company. And then I started to thought like, I would like to use this name. It's really a unique name, and if I use it to be my personal brand, I'm sure everyone, they will recognize me more and more. And that's what happened. I created my logo, which is this one. I started to announce it everywhere on my social media, like I'm Agent 008. I make it my official brand. And even I mentioned to Schlumberger that even if I moved out from Schlumberger, I'm gonna use the same name because it's like it's my personal brand now. And I created my own website because many people, they started to ask me like, how can I find this poster? From where I can get your applications? What if I would like to see your contents? From where I can see all this stuff? Then I created my website. I put all my documents, all my files, if I have anything, my contributions, all within my website. And I call it Agent 008. So from there, many people, they asked me through the social media like, did anyone nominate you to be as a Microsoft MVP? And actually, when I started to share my knowledge within the social media, it was like I really like to share my knowledge, and I was not looking for any awards actually. I'm sharing my knowledge because it's part of my DNA, and this is who I am. I am the one who is like to share her knowledge, like learn from others. And I do believe like when I share my knowledge, I'm gonna help others to like to find the easiest way to learn anything. Plus, for sure, I'm gonna learn it from others. And this is what happened to me during my journey. I learned a lot of things from different people, different countries. I have now a lot of friends from different communities. So when many people, they started to ask me like, did anyone nominate you to be as an MVP? So basically, they started to nominate me through Microsoft website. I received a lot of email, and when I applied and I filled the form for Microsoft MVP, like last September, I received an email from Microsoft like, "Congratulations, you are now a Microsoft MVP." It was like a huge, um, a huge step for me because being the first Saudi female with the MVP award, like opened for me a different doors, especially within my country, Saudi Arabia, because we have a Microsoft in Saudi Arabia, and my focus actually was to be part of this community, to learn from Microsoft globally and locally. And from there, actually, I started to receive a lot of emails, a lot of sessions to be part of it. And many people from Microsoft Saudi Arabia, they start to reach me out. And from there, I thought like I really would like to be part of Microsoft community, not only my MVP. I would like to be a Microsoft employee. Then I started to apply on different on their website. There is a specific website at Microsoft that you can go there, check what kind of positions open for you, and you can apply for it. So I applied to the enterprise and commercial department, which is the client technology strategist or lead, and now I become as a Microsoft employee. I know it seems like it's a few steps, but in fact, actually, there is a lot of a challenge that I face it, and there is a lot of negative things and positive things. So, but I'm here to show you the positive picture of my journey, not only the challenges. Let me highlight a few challenges that I faced during my journey as a woman. As we know, working within oil and gas industry, it's not easy, especially you are dealing with different mindset, different people, different cultures. So it was a challenge for me. And at the same time, it was a positive things because working with the oil and gas culture, oil and gas industry, I am who I am because of this. So, and the main also challenge that I face it like how I can learn very fast and working with different projects, like being responsible on how to learn a new tools. It's something really amazing because it gives me like every day I woke up like I would like to learn something new. It's my responsibility. I have a community. Even I built my community, which is I call it. I'm not sure if you heard about it. Sharing is caring group. So I built my community by sharing my knowledge, and every time I feel like it's my responsibility to have my own schedule to share my knowledge. And a lot of challenges actually I face it, but this is the main thing that I would like to highlight it today. So, the main idea behind this picture actually, this is my office, but now actually I changed it. But this one, my main office when the COVID-19 started. So what I really would like to highlight here that from this place I built my community. I worked from this place almost 3 years, and I learned a lot of things. I have a lot of friends behind my screen now, and finally I met many people and many of them last year. So you can achieve what you want. The place doesn't matter. If you want to achieve something, you can achieve it. So it doesn't mean that I need to work from office, I need to travel to any specific country to achieve my goals or my dreams. So from this place, actually, I become as a first Saudi female. I applied to Microsoft to be as an employee. I did a lot of interviews. I did a lot of sessions. Even I learned from other. So really, if you want to achieve anything, just put it on your in your mind. Try to put your own plan and focus on it, and for sure you're gonna achieve it. So how it's going now? Now I'm working at my dream company, which is Microsoft, and I'm super happy. I'm still on the onboarding sessions, and I'm doing a lot of things to make sure that I to learn everything related to my position. And this is my dream actually to be part of Microsoft as an employee. And I hope that I can do a lot of things and to give a value to this amazing company. So if you believe in yourself, anything is possible and nothing actually impossible. So just put your own plan, your own agenda, and I'm sure you're going to achieve your goals and your dream. I'm going to share with you a few tips that will help you. And all these tips actually, I follow it up like when I started my journey. Starting with the first one, be confident. So believe in yourself. Just be confident. For example, if I have like any presentation or anyone ask me to do anything, just be confident about yourself that you will do it and you're gonna do it, and many people they will recognize your work. Second one, have a plan. For me, always I have a daily plan, weekly plan, monthly plan, yearly plan. Having a plan for your work will help you to like to organize your stuff, to make sure that you are following the time management plan. So for me, I really, if I want to do anything, I have my own plan. You can use a Microsoft to-do list, actually will help you to put your agenda per day. And for having like a weekly or a monthly plan, you can plan ahead what you can, what um, kind of things that you would like to do for this month or this year. For a yearly plan, what I really suggest for you, try to have like what kind of topics that you would like to learn, because learning it's very important. That's what help you to improve your skills. So always have a plan for anything that you want to do, maybe in your life or in your personal life or work life. Third thing, that don't be scared to accept the challenges. And that's why I am here. Always accept any challenge that you are facing, especially in your work life, because when you accept the challenge, you will learn new things. You will show the people your value and how you will do it. So this is what do I mean by accept the challenges that you have it. Number four, importance of networking. As I mentioned, having a strong communication with the people will help you to reach many steps. And that's what happened to me actually. When I started to be like active on social media, I communicate with different people from different country, different companies. Many people they started to ask me to join their community, to share my knowledge, to learn from them. So even last year, I like many people they asked me to go to Dubai to do a lot of sessions, a presentation. All of these actually because having a strong networking. Try to help people, and for sure they're gonna help you. Number five, do more than average. What do I mean by do more than average? It means like if anyone asks you, like I would like from you to build me an application or a dashboard or anything, not only about Power Platform. So show them whatever they ask, plus add a few features to show them like you can do more than average. This is what actually I'm still doing. That if anyone asks me like, can you do this presentation or something for me? Yes, for sure. And I put a lot of things that will surprise them, like, oh, see, May, she can do more than this. So this is what do I mean by do more than average. Number six, which is the most important things, invest in yourself. You are the one who will show the people, learn with the sharing. You are the one who will share your knowledge, or especially if you are focusing on sharing your knowledge within the community, invest in yourself to learn more, to support more, to help others more, because like helping others will help you to learn a new thing. For example, if someone is coming to me and ask me like, May, how can I build an application, for example, or they ask me like, what if I add this function to my application? How can I change it or whatever? So sometimes I don't have any idea about the question or how to answer it. So it will give me an opportunity to go and search and try to get back to them with a correct answer. So invest in yourself in different ways by learning new topics, having your own agenda or a yearly plan, what kind of topics that you would like to learn. Plus, supporting other will help you to invest in yourself by learning new topics in a new area. So, this is what I have for you today. I tried my best to share my journey in a short way. But if you would like in the future to reach me out, I'm super active on social media, and like you can reach me out on Twitter, LinkedIn. Even I will be starting sharing more on my community and other topics. And there's a lot of activities that will happen within Middle East and even global. So if you have any question now, the floor is yours and you can start asking me for sure. And thank you so much for having me today. So, do you have any
Yeah.
question?
Hi, May. Anybody has any
Hi. Mhm.
questions? Want to ask anything? You can ask.
Let me put my link for my social media. So, in case if anyone would like to reach me out, you can reach me out at any time.
Uh, Maybe may can you share actually was exactly related to Power Platform? For example, let's say
Hmm.
people who don't know at all anything in Power Platform, how they will get onboarded to Power Platform technologies and all these things they will know.
Okay. Sure, sure. So it's really a good question, and thank you for asking this question. So, learning Power Platform, something really easy, but how did I start learning Microsoft Power Platform? The first thing, don't learn everything at the same time. So pick one tool from the Power Platform tool. Don't master it. Just learn the basic things. For example, let's see that I'm a beginner. I would like to learn more about Microsoft Power Platform. First, select maybe Power BI or Power Apps. For me, I started my journey with Power Platform by learning about Power BI. I went through Microsoft Learn. I'm not sure if you heard about or if you tried before to learn any tool from Microsoft Learn. It's really an amazing website that will help you to know what kind of steps that you need to follow. And the powerful things with Microsoft Learn, they put the level like a beginner, intermediate, advanced, and there's a different type of courses. So for me, what I did, I opened like Microsoft Learn. I started with step one by one by learning like what kind of how can I use a Power BI. At the same time, practice. What do I mean by practice? It means don't only read the articles or watching the video. No, try to open Power BI, try to apply whatever you learned from the articles or the videos that we have it within Microsoft Learn to you within Power BI. From there, you will be able to learn more. You will be able to apply whatever you learn to be as a live demo. Plus, there is a lot of videos available on YouTube from MVPs, even non-MVPs. They are posting a lot of amazing stuff within the YouTube, and that's what I did actually. I learned from Microsoft Learn, YouTube, practicing more by applying whatever I learned to be as a live demo. Also, after learning the basic things from first tool, now I have the full idea about Power BI. I need to jump to other tool to learn more about it, which is, for example, Power Apps. Learn the basic. You cannot master everything at the same time or within 1 month. For me, still, I'm learning a lot of things. And as we know, every time we have a new updates from Microsoft products. So you cannot master everything at the same time. Learn the basic things and learn how to integrate everything together. So I learned the basic of Power BI, the basic of Power Apps, the basic of Power Automate, even the Power Virtual Agents. And I started to think about what kind of problems that do we have it like in our business area. From there, I started to think like I can like use a Power BI to do a tracking system for a specific problem that we have it. I can build an application, and from there, if I would like to see the output, I can use a Power BI. So start to think about how you can apply the problem that you have it within your company and to automate it by using a Power Platform. So this is the best way to learn Microsoft Power Platform. I hope that I answered your question in
Yeah, I think it is
perfect.
definitely helpful. Whoever don't know, whoever joined, they don't know at all what exactly Power Platform and how to start it. But actually, what the
I have
summary
a
is,
question.
Vijay has any
Sorry,
question? Vijay.
something. Vijay here from Singapore.
Yeah, yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Please continue.
Hi,
Yeah,
mate.
Vijay,
Yeah.
continue.
Hi.
I'm not application background. Basically, I'm system consultant. Basically, administration and troubleshooting and onboarding, and so I don't have any knowledge on the power and application level. So,
Mhm.
is it applicable for any? Can I learn? Learn Power BI if I come if I start. Do I need to learn any coding or anything?
So
Any
the
advice?
powerful, first of all, it's really an amazing question, and many people they ask about this one. They thought that they need to learn any specific language or programming language before learning Power Platform. The powerful things from Power Platform, it's low code, no code. It means you don't need to have an IT background or a coding background to learn Power Platform. So with Power Platform, don't worry, you don't need to learn any language before applying to these courses. You just need to learn, like if you are using Excel, you know the format, how you are applying to build a specific formula within the Excel. Similar way, you can apply it within Power Apps or Power BI. And all this stuff actually you can learn it while you are watching the videos, you are like you are reading the articles that we have it within Microsoft Learn. So don't worry, you don't need to learn any language before learning anything from Power Platform. I hope that I answered your question.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Welcome.
basically, Vijay, yeah, you can play around with this application because it's, as he mentioned, it's a low code platform. It's just kind of drag and drop. It's quite easy. If you can see any of the
Exactly.
video, you can play around with that. So Microsoft Learn, as he mentioned in the last question, Microsoft Learn is the best place to start with, kickstart with. So
Exactly.
any other questions? Venkata, I think Venkata is there. Venkata recently became MVP. So congrats, Venkata.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Dollar.
Yeah. So basically, if you actually, if you have heard what she explained, the thing is that if you want to learn kickstart any of the technology, specifically in Power Platform space, it's a low code platform. If you can go around with the technology, just kickstart and start with any of the application which is really need of you. Let's say you are working around the dashboard reporting and all these things. Go start with Power BI. Let's say if you are playing with any of the websites or anything something, you can play around with Power Apps portal or something. Just kickstart with any of the application, and it's quite low code in nature, so it's quite easy. And now Microsoft documentation is really good. You can start with you can start with Microsoft Learn. Along with that, I understand actually, may from the community meetup, there is a dashboard in a day or something is there also. Anybody want to
Exactly.
learn in Power BI and all
And
this? Yeah.
and there is a lot of communities, a lot of hackathon. So now
Hmm.
I think we have a hackathon from different communities. It's really a good opportunity for you to participate on any hackathon because we'll give you an opportunity to like to join others from different countries to learn from them. And the main idea behind the hackathon, they will give you a business case and you need to think about how you can automate it. So for me, actually, last year I participated on different hackathon and it gave me an opportunity to learn a lot of stuff because like working with different people, you will learn a different things from different teams, different members within your team. I'm gonna share a link with you which is Microsoft Learn, that if in case if you don't know how to go to Microsoft Learn, so this is the link and you can just search about any product. You can go there, learn more about the product that we have it there. Plus, in the future, if you would like to apply for any certificates, there is an exam, there is a lot of exams to apply there and
Yeah, and along with that, I know there are Microsoft also conducting their free of cost trainings also. Different trainings are there. If you can get free certifications also. Uh,
Exactly.
Events, I cannot recollect exactly the link. Maybe if I have, I will post in this chat window. Mar Marketing dot event, something like this. Maybe I'll see and post in the meetup channel, so you can go, and it has different time zone wise. You can select your time zone, your language, and all these things. On that you can proceed with the training. And beauty of that is at the end you will get free of cost certification. So that is one of the good thing also there. So Microsoft is doing a lot of this kind of free events or organized. Actually, it is really helpful. Those who are really needy, they cannot afford some of the cost regarding the certification and all these things. It's helpful for them. Along with that, parallelly, they can learn. And this power
Exactly.
platform, and it's a low code platform. It's like even kids also now starting using. And we saw 10 years kid in Singapore
Yeah.
only. The Jara, we heard, see, they are very small kids, but they are also Microsoft Power Platform certified.
Yeah.
They are playing around with that. Yeah.
I think, do you know Zara, I think, or Zainab, the two
Yes.
ladies, they get they get the certification from Power Platform,
Correct.
and they build a lot of amazing application. Even
Yeah.
we have a power apps for kids community. So I think they have a monthly call, and they invite kids to share their knowledge, to share
Yeah.
their applications on how to build it. So amazing communities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a upcoming event as per my understanding.
Yes.
Jiva is conducting that. It has upcoming event also there. Already you can check out
Yes.
LinkedIn. You can join. It's really helpful. Actually, if those who are joined basically technical knowledge for this session, actually every time we are doing technical sessions, we are learning something technical and all these things. So this session
Mhm.
basically you share your experiences. If you want to ask any questions, this is something like interaction session. So this is just for them who are in expectation like we will have some kind of demo or something. Yes, we will have next event, definitely we will have, but this event is something we will do interactions for those who want to know something, where to start and all these things. So this is where actually from my point of view, I think yeah, it is really helpful. Any other questions, Venkata? Would you like to say something?
Yes, Dolan. So, hi Alhajri. I
Hi.
follow your sharing and caring meetups that you used to conduct, and
Thank
also through your contributions that 008. So,
you.
I wanted to know how that came, because
Okay.
I watched all your sessions and the Power Apps community call, all these things. So, every
Yes.
time that puzzle and how the point used to come. So how you got those ideas and how much time it for you?
Okay, so I already mentioned it on my slide. I'm not sure if you joined us earlier, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
yeah,
it
he
here
joined
again.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, he joined bit
it's
late.
okay. So Agent 008, actually, when I started to be like a famous within my company, I worked before in Schlumberger company. So I become as the most followed female on Yammer internally within Schlumberger on sharing my knowledge. I started like to be a famous and sharing my knowledge on Twitter, LinkedIn. We have a specially program within Schlumberger company, and the digital engagement manager, they come to me and they ask me pick a number from 1 to 20, but you cannot pick number 7. So at this stage, I don't have any idea what's the why should I pick a number, what's the idea behind it. So I picked number 8, and I was super lucky because we have James Bond 007 and I'm 008 behind him. So when I pick number 8, after a few weeks, I receive a package from Houston with the T-shirt, Special Agent 008. So Agent 008, the main idea behind it, it was something related to Schlumberger program internally. And I started to ask the digital team, I would like to use this name to be as my personal brand. So
May you are on mute. Uh, you went on mute.
can you hear me? Let me check. Can you hear me now? Mm.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So after receiving the T-shirt and I become as an agent 008 for Schlumberger company, I spoke to the digital department that I would like to use the same name globally, externally with the community that I have it on Twitter, LinkedIn, everywhere. And for sure they said yes. So what I did, I built my own logo. I created my own logo, my avatar, everything, and I start to put my Agent 008 logo on everywhere. So now many people they call me Agent 008, and they start to forget my name, Mail Hadri. So even my family actually they start to call me Agent 008. So I built this personal brand. It was an idea behind my company internally, and it's become now my personal brand everywhere. So this is my story with the Agent 008. So yeah.
Yeah, actually, I especially like actually the video, especially the animations. You
Mm,
actually, if
thank you.
those who don't know, there is Linktree link actually may posted. If you go and see her YouTube videos and links, you can see that it's fully packed with animation. So
Yeah.
it's actually I really like the animation part especially. So
Hmm.
when
Thank you. Thank
actually
you so much.
when I first time saw, I saw okay, it's something interesting. So it's
Yeah.
one by one I saw one video, second video, third video, something. First I saw your YouTube videos actually.
Mm,
Then yeah, it's really those who
yeah.
want something UI, those who want something eye catching. Definitely they would like to see the video first. Okay, something is there, some animation, some cartoon is there, and all the
Exactly.
things. Yeah,
So yeah, that's what I mentioned in all my sessions that animation it doesn't mean only for kids. You can share your knowledge on your own way.
yeah,
And my way on sharing my knowledge by being myself, sharing like my own style, and that's what make you even unique on sharing your knowledge on your own way. So and the animation it was part of my style actually, so that's why I really like to use an animation on my avatar. And it's not only for kids, everyone they can build their own characters by doing like by using the animation tools that we have it now. So
yeah. I think Vijay is asking YouTube link. Vijay actually already I reposted again. So
mm,
Linktree is a single link which have all the associated links: Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, everything. I think I made. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So any other questions anybody want to ask, or you want to share your experiences playing with Microsoft Power Platform? Anybody used? So that's also fine.
Hello.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi.
hi.
I have recently started with the Power Platform, and last year only I have graduated. So I started on the Power App Canvas app side and doing multiple projects in my company, as well as we had a training there, and I have trained the other people too regarding the Canvas app and the Power Automate. And this is how I have started, and I will be continue on this.
It's really a good start, yeah. And while you are building your applications and all this stuff, actually, you will learn a lot of stuff. So, yeah, as I mentioned, you can always like watch a videos that we have it on YouTube. And one things that I would like to highlight here, whenever you have any question, you can go to Twitter and put your question by using hashtag Power Addicts or hashtag Power Platform. Many people around the community will support you, and this is what I did actually when I started my journey with my Microsoft Power Platform. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is helpful. Palak, anything you want to ask? Uh,
Um, no, I will look into the YouTube links as I have stuck somewhere. So we'll continue for that.
Perfect. So actually, it's quite easy actually if you compare with other any. It's a low code platform anyways. It's quite everyone can play around with that. Let's say if you want to deep dive into this, maybe in some scenarios, yes, you need some kind of technical expertise and all these things. Again, its expertise is all about by subsequently you are doing, you will know what are the technical expertise required actually. So that's not a big task. And if you know what exactly latest coming in Power Platform, in our last session, we had who is the principal program manager, engineering program manager actually. He joined us, so he was presenting. It is not came yet now, but it's like Microsoft Power Platform also coming up with you can develop your native apps. That's it's really cool feature, because previously we are developing our apps and now it's, let's say I want my Android app to develop, I want my iOS app to develop, but previously I don't know how to develop. It's like quite tedious task. Now Power Apps is a low code platform. You go develop your apps and release to the respective app stores, like your Android app, like your iOS apps. So definitely
And
it's worth to try. It's coming up right in April, I think GA is coming. So
and you know
whoever
the
not,
power, yeah, the powerful things actually with Power Apps, that once you open it, there is a lot of templates built in. So what I really suggest, if you are a beginner and you would like to build your own application, start from the template that already we have it built in, and from there you can customize it. So for example, I still remember when I assigned to do a quiz application. For me, I never built a quiz application, and it was something really challenging task, because I need to build a quiz application within less than 24 hours, and there are a few requirements, like if I want to move from one page to another, we need to have a timer, all this stuff. So what I did, I went through the templates that we have it, and I found something, they call it employment survey or something. It's like similar to the quiz concept, and I build my application based on this template, but I customize it on whatever I need to add. So yeah, you can build your application by using a templates built in Power Apps.
even in on this, maybe I would like to add, even whoever worked on this kind of scenario, real life also it really helpful to do
Yeah,
certain kind of automation, because I used in some of the scenarios also. So let's say, actually basically I do prayer early morning and evening. So
hmm,
early morning prayer, I normally sometimes forget the timing alarm on anything. I use the Power Automate actually. Just it helps us exactly timing. It will give a beep that yeah, it's in 5 minutes. It is going to be. So this is also short thing, but definitely you can do your own. So this is one
exactly.
thing.
Yeah,
And yeah, email. That is one. I remember my gas. Actually, I need to book the gas. After these days, it is going to complete. Basically, for my parents, my mom and dad, they are in India, so they normally cannot recollect, or at least sometimes gas is finished and something is happening like that. So I scheduled it like just up just before 5-10 days. It will having reminder for me. Okay, you book the, because there you have to book the gas. It's no pipeline connection is there in my native place especially. So yeah, we have to pre-book. So this is also short helpful thing, but definitely it is long run, it is going to be helpful for the end user who is using it,
exactly.
because they forget the thing, but this small automation help them to do their work. So we are doing a lot
Exactly.
of things in IT space, but real life also you can play around. If you see, I saw there is YouTube channel Vivek Bhavisi. So Vivek's YouTube channel, it is having real life features also. I saw, means Sanjeev also having automation with different machine items. Oh, that is also really helpful. And there are some apps
Yes, exactly.
also. The page also has some apps developed and used. So there are a lot of things people are doing around with this app feature. It's not only like IT space. It can be applicable to your machine grade. It can be applicable to your daily life. So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, anybody has done any kind of such automation or daily life uses? If you want to share, you can share.
Like Actually, you can even build a games. I built digital escape room actually by using Power Apps. It's really fun, and you can use it in different scenarios, not only in business area. You can use it in any workshop if you would like to help your kids to learn more about a specific topic like math or anything. You can build a games by using Power Apps, and I have it on my YouTube. You can go there and watch how you can build your own digital escape room, and it
Mm.
was something really really fun. So even within the Microsoft Power Platform, what we call it, Power Apps community, there is a way to go there and check others what they built, and you can download it and play around with it within Microsoft Power. Let me try to find the link and share it with you. There is a different sources available for you to download the applications and the others, what kind of others they built. Let me try to find it out and share it with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think that's all from my end so far. If there is nothing from anyone and maybe may anything you can share the link. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
got
already shared
thanks.
there.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
And even we have for Power BI community, we have a
Yeah,
different communities from Microsoft website. Just go
yeah,
there, play around, try to see what kind of materials do we have, and yeah.
yeah, perfect. So I think this session is helpful those who don't know and where to start and all these things. Even we know actually how this tool is going to helpful, and we heard the journey of May. It's not like the summary is. It's not like you follow the traditional way. Everyone follows. It's like because people normally think those I heard some of the people used to ask actually how to become MVP and all these things. Even few people pinging also. The thing is that it's not like you follow the traditional way, you always keep answering the questions and all these things. Rather you find your own way how you can evangelize the things. So that is going to helpful. So this is one of the example which May presented. She follows her way, and how you want to take it forward, again it's your call, and how to evangelize yourself. I think that's from my point. Maybe May you want to add on if you want.
So actually, as I mentioned, always be yourself. Choose
Yeah,
your own way on how to reach your goals, and that's it. Don't copy others. It doesn't mean that you need to follow my steps to be an MVP. Just be yourself. Share your knowledge. Make sure sharing your knowledge is a part of your DNA too, and love what you do. And that's it.
yeah, yeah. Even I saw Venkata is here. Venkata started one of the good thing like the
Mhm,
freshers, those who are newbies, they don't
mhm.
know how to start. So he started step by step, one, two video series, one, two, three, four, all
Ah,
these things
good.
from start. You use how to use certain apps. So it's slowly they will know. Okay, what this function
Exactly.
is doing, what this function is doing. One by one, he released all these videos. All this is blocks. So that is also one kind of his way of representation. So that's why you select which one is the best option for you guys. And I think that's the way, even for your learning also. Forget about MVP and all these things, but you can learn, you can utilize on your life, daily life. I think that's all. So we will wind up then, May. So thank you everyone for joining this session, and it's really helpful. And we had a cool discussion, and we understand what are the things are there, how you can learn from Power Platform, how you can use. If still any queries, definitely you can reach out, and you can ping. Anyways, already May shared her link. You can reach out to May directly in the social media, or if you want to join UG group also, you can join a Singapore Power Platform user group or any of the user group. It's there are a lot of user groups around the world. You can join, you can learn, and you can share your experiences and keep on learning. That's what I want to say, and thank you everyone. We will wind up the session. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
and thanks, May, for joining this early morning.
Thank you.
It's
It's
and yeah, for everyone's information, it's for her. She started around 6 a.m. in the morning, so now it is going to
it's
be
okay.
7 a.m. for her.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
yeah, it's too
Thank you.
early.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank you.
thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Gaurav.
team. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you,
Bye
thank you,
bye.
thank you, thank you, Venkata. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy your weekend.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks you. Bye bye.